guys, welcome to our small ball basic session. For this, you're obviously going to need a small ball. My one, I think, is 25 centimetre diameter for reference. The bigger it is, the easier it is. So see how you go. Make sure you're feeling okay as always, and we are going to start just by thinking about our abdominals and breathing. So get yourself sat super tall. We're going to take a big breath in, thinking about expanding into the sides of your ribs. So big breath in, hold it, and when you breathe out, we're thinking about every last bit of air, really shrinking out of those lungs. And again, big breath in, and release. So breathing into the sides of your ribs is going to be really, really important when we do more intense abdominal work. Finish that breath. We're going to come and sit round on your butts. Ball is going to come and tuck behind your tailbone. Now I want you to get it literally as tight in towards you as you possibly can, and that's going to support our lower back. Feet hip width apart. Hands out in front, we're going to pelvic tilt, so tip some water out the back of your trouser waistband. Big breath in, and as we breathe out, we are coming into a recline. I'm going to start that again. Hi guys, welcome to our small ball basic session. For this you're going to need a small ball. Mine is 25 centimetre diameter. I think bigger the better really with these. Just as always, make sure you're feeling okay. Breathing is important today, so I'll talk you through. Just remember to breathe. So we're going to start sat on our bottoms. Ball is going to tuck right round behind you, and we'll squish it in so it's really supporting your lower back. Now we're going to tuck your pelvis under and recline onto the ball. It is almost like we're imagining our spine coming into a C shape. Those of you without fusions will be able to do it, and we'll come all the way back up. So the whole time we're spilling some water up the back of our trouser waistbands, helping us to initiate that movement, and we're feeling this through the abdominals, especially these upper abs. Please remember to breathe, as I say, so helpful if you breathe out as you come down. And almost imagine like you're corseting up your core. Big breath in as you come up, your ribs will expand, it's going to help you to pull all the way up. So this is level 1. If you want to make it a little bit trickier, try with your hands across your chest and see how that feels, or you can try with hands up by your temples. Same principle, pelvic tilt, come down about 45 degrees and pull all the way back up. So completely up to you what level you want to go for. I might stick with arms out for today. Keep that steady pace going, remembering to breathe. And we're going to take that 3 more times. Have a go at the extra levels if you haven't already. Oh, they get really meaty really quick. Last one. And after this last one, we're going to pull all the way back up, flop over your knees, and take a nice deep breather. Just let your abs rest and reset there. Whew. Okay, so that really got our abs working. We're going to have a think about our obliques at the side of our core. Now the setup's the same. I want you to imagine you're drawing the string of a bow and arrow. So we're going to pelvic tilt. Draw that bowstring behind you. We're going to keep elbow in by your lowest rib. Twist towards your elbow, look behind you, and come back to the front. Now we'll alternate side to side. And when you feel ready to, pelvic tilt, and we'll add in a recline at the same time. So this is where it's going to start to really get your core shaking. If you haven't done these before, or it's been a while, should be feeling it through the side of your core there. Oh. Again, please remember to breathe. Now, if you want an extra level, at the base of that movement, you can open the arm behind you and then fold it back in. And come back up. It's exhausting. See how you go. Make sure you're alternating from side to side. Okay, lovely. We're going to take one more on each side, adding in that arm opening if you dare to. Last one. Coming all the way up. Again, you can flop over your knees. Take a nice deep breath in. Now, for this next one, we're still focusing on abs, but we're going to bring that ball round in between our ankles. So really squish it in there. Hands are coming round behind you. We want to maintain a tall chest, elbows pointing backwards. Pelvic tilting again. Spill that water at the back of your trousers. We're going to lift your feet off the floor an inch. Go across to one side of the mat, tap the ball down, and then do that again. To the other side of your mat. So really important you're thinking about that C shape through your spine. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. And rather than just anchoring your whole body back to get that foot to lift, your upper body should stay still. We squeeze the knees in. That's where you get that kind of reverse crunch. And this is why I love these moves with the small ball, because you're kind of doing a fake crunch, which is really traditionally hard, definitely with a fusion. Can be a bit daunting with scoliosis. Keep it going. Last one to each side. Starts to get your hips working as well. Finish up that last one. We're going to sit all the way up. Last time, just flopping yourself over the top of your knees. Take a deep breath in, and once you've recovered, we're going to go in a little bit more on those obliques. So again, grab your ball. We're going to come and sit over with your legs to one side. The ball is going to tuck under your hips. So like we did before, really squash it under there so it's not going to roll away. Now, we've got a few levels here. Level 1, we're going to keep bottom hand down on the floor. Top hand is going to start up by your temple. Now, we're going to slowly let the body flop over the ball. That shouldn't feel too uncomfortable. We'll take your top leg out straight for a bit more stability. And all we're going to do is pull from your waist and come back to a seated position. Now, this bottom arm is just there for an extra bit of support, so try not to push too hard. Let's go again. Gently lowering over the ball. As you come up, really trying to feel that squeeze of your elbow down to your butt cheek to get that lift and lower. Now, if that feels quite easy, we can have a go without this bottom arm. Personally, I find it quite tricky with my fusion, but we'll have a go. So, bottom arm comes across your chest. Top arm starts on top of the other leg. Same principle. We're squeezing up. Oh, there you go. To seated. And then slowly releasing back down. I can see my obliques tensing just to control that movement back down. If it's not too much for you, have a go at bringing this top arm across your chest or up to your temple. So we're just loading more weight up to the top of your body. I'm not sure I can do this side with my fusion. No, it doesn't work. So personally for me, I need to keep a hand down just to support that movement a bit more. So listen to your body, see what you need. For an extra bit of spice, if you want, you can tuck that top leg in as well. That starts to get really quite meaty. We should definitely be feeling it through the waist. If you start to feel it more on your abs or your arms, bring it down a level, readjust till you can feel that squeeze elbow to butt. Keep it going. Squeeze it up. We've got 2 more after this one. Try and control the whole movement. Keep the weight on the bottom hand really light. Oh, they start to get really meaty. Okay, last one. Squeeze, well done. And once you finish that last one, we're going to lower ourselves all the way down. We're going to take bottom arm underneath our head, top arm over our head, top leg straight if it wasn't already, and you should feel a lovely stretch through the top of your body over that ball. Oh, one of my favourite things, this. So satisfying after getting that scrunch through your obliques. Whew. All right. Are we ready for the other side? Let's do it, let's smash it. So, carefully bring yourself up off the ball. You can use your hands this time. And we're going to swing the legs round to the opposite side. Same principle again, tuck that ball in as close as it will go. Personally for me, where I'm fused, where my scoliosis is, this side is so much harder. I'll walk you through those options again. I might not be able to demonstrate. So option one, we start with bottom hand on the floor, top hand up to your temple. We're going to squeeze elbow down towards your butt cheek, lift back up to that seated position, and then slowly lower all the way back down. If you are finding that really easy, that's when we try lifting the bottom arm away from the floor. Top arm starts on top of the top leg. I don't think I can demonstrate this side. No, I'm going to cheat. You should be able to get all the way up to seated and then slowly lower it all the way back down. And if you want to make it harder, that top arm comes across the chest or up to the temple. But as I say, listen to your body. Don't try and force a movement that doesn't want to happen. As long as we can feel some work through your waist here, I'm happy. And I think it's incredible that, I mean, for me anyway, I've been trying to do this side for, what, going on 9 years now? And it still doesn't work. So that just says to me that it is about the fusion and just the placement of my body rather than it being about muscle strength. Oh, and I can feel these muscles working. Oh, keep these going. Should feel almost like a little fortune cookie just closing in that waist. Keep it going. Last two after this one. Ouch. Keep it going. We've got that nice stretch coming. My legs are trying to help me up now because I'm getting tired. Try and keep your legs nice and relaxed. Oh, finish up that last one. We'll come all the way down. Bottom arm straight. Top arm over your head. Oh, top leg straight. Oh, it's just like the best stretch. Really enjoy that stretch through the top of your core here, through your obliques. And rest. Okay, when we feel that we've had enough of a rest, we're going to come and have a lie down. And again, we're thinking about our abs, but more lower abs now. So push yourself up ever so carefully, retrieve that ball, and we'll come and have a lie down. Okay, making sure that we're super comfortable on the floor. So if you feel that your chin is tilting upwards, then you can pop a little block behind your head. Just make sure you're super comfortable here. Now we're going to take the ball. It's going to come underneath 1 foot. So it's a little bit wobbly. We're coming into pelvic tilt. Roll that marble up to your belly button. Hands down on the floor. Now maintaining that pelvic tilt, we're going to roll this leg away and then slowly roll the leg back in. So your lower back is continually driving down towards the floor, and the further that leg travels away from you, the more tempting it's going to be to start to lift and arch through the lower back. So if you can't control your pelvic tilt all the way out, just stop where you can, come straight back in, have a breather and go again. Top level is to come all the way out with that straight leg. And this is such an oldie but a goodie, like it should be, from the looks of it, really simple to do. But if you're properly engaging and tilting that pelvis backwards, it gets quite knackering. Well done. Okay, we're going to take that 2 more times. This is our little ab warm-up here. Might also start to get a bit of work through this hip flexor muscles that join your body to your leg, helping to pull that leg in towards you. Last one. Beautiful. We can take the foot off the ball, release your pelvic tilt, have a little breather, and then when you're ready, we'll switch sides. So opposite foot coming on top of the ball. Make sure the foot that's on the floor is in line with the hip on that side. It's not creeping to the middle. Again, pelvic tilting. We'll slowly roll that ball away. Keep your foot quite light on that ball, and it's coming back in towards you. Lower back really driving down towards the floor, only taking the leg as far away as you can before the back starts to arch. It's a frustrating mechanism in our body where the back tries to arch to help you reach that leg further, but it takes all of the engagement out of those abdominals. Puts quite a lot of pressure through your lower spine, so we'll try and avoid that if we can. Keep it going. So we've really worked upper abs when we were doing our seated work. We're now focusing on those lower abs, controlling that pelvic tilt. That's where we should be feeling it. Last two for me. Pelvic tilt still on, still strong. And once you finish that last one, again, you can plant that foot back down. Release your pelvic tilt. Take a nice deep breather. Well done. Okay, we're going to retrieve the ball. If you can grab that back. And we're now going to focus on something that's working the whole range of your abdominals. To do this, we can do it in single or double leg tabletop. See what feels best. We'll start with a pelvic tilt and one leg up to tabletop position. Knees over the top of your hip. Balls in the opposite hand. We're going to bring the ball to the knee. We're going to push the ball down. So squeeze inwards, should feel that in your abs working. We're then going to take both the arm and the leg all the way out to about 45 degrees. Your pelvic tilt is on. This is now challenging your lower abs, stopping the back from arching, and we'll draw everything back in. Squeezing through those abs, crunching in, and then extending. Now, by keeping that pelvic tilt on the whole time, you should really start to feel this. If you want to up the ante, both legs are up in tabletop, but the other leg's just going to stay still. This makes it much harder to maintain your pelvic tilt. Keep it going. Oh, I'm bringing that leg down. Last two. Always feel free to try different levels. See how you feel and come back to it later if it's a bit too much. Finish this last one. We'll slowly bring that leg to tabletop, plant it back down, release your pelvic tilt, have a breather, and we're going to switch to the other side. So taking the ball into the opposite hand, again up to you if you want to work with one leg in tabletop or both. We're going to start by squeezing that ball, hand to thigh, squeeze, feel that crunch on your abs, and then extending the arm and the leg away, and coming back in, squeeze, and release. If you want to, start with both legs in tabletop, squeeze and release, whilst keeping that opposite leg still. Yeah, it's a bit too much for me today. See how you go, see how you feel. Lower back, driving down towards the mat. Keeping these going, well done. This is not easy stuff, it's really quite intensive on the old abs. Pelvic tilt staying on. We've got two more to do after this one. Well done. Keep it going. Last one. And once you finish that one, we'll come back to tabletop, plant those legs down. Have a breather, and I'm going to show you a really nice stretch on your lower back to finish. So it's a bit of a love-hate relationship with these balls. We're going to lift your bottom away from the floor. Ball's going to tuck just underneath your lower back. It's going to feel a bit weird at first, but then we're going to lift one knee at a time in towards your chest, and you can take a little rock from side to side. If you're feeling quite stable, you can hug those knees, but I always feel like I'm going to fall off, so maybe you just want to hug with one knee and hold your other hand down on the floor. And what I love about these small balls is it lets us to get into those nooks and crannies that we maybe can't reach with our backs on the floor. The very nature of scoliosis is that our hips are slightly different heights, and so the ball just absorbs any of that difference. Get a nice massage in there. Alrighty, once you've had enough of that, we're going to plant your feet back down to the floor one at a time. Slowly lift your butt up off the floor, retrieve the ball, and we're going to come back up to a seated position. So take your time coming over to your side, all the way back up. Oh, that was quite an intense abdominal session. So just to stretch it out, I want you to lock your hands together, stretch those arms above your head, big breath in, and let it go. Okay, let's finish with our shoulder shrug. So do big shrug, big breath in, and let it go. And again, big shrug, big breath in, and let it go. Last one. Big shrug, big breath in, and let it go. And you can have a little shimmy. And we are all done. So really, really well done. I hope you like working with the balls. They're honestly one of my favourite bits of equipment. I will see you back soon. Make sure you keep taking nice deep breaths for those poor abs. Hope I haven't killed you off. See you later.